Welcome back to the Morning Scramble. I'm Heather Van Persum, and February is a very important month. It's Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. And joining me now, Bobby Sudbury, who is the Executive Director of Kaitys Way. Thank you for joining me. This is a very important month for awareness and education. And unfortunately, your daughter, Katie, was a victim of teen violence in a relationship.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you can join us and help educate. One of the things we were talking about before is the percentages of kids that actually are in an abusive relationship, and the number was pretty high.
Yes, according to the American Psychological Association, they did a 2013 study, and they found that 41% of young women and 37% of young men report being in an abusive, a victim in an abusive relationship.
Okay. And how would, I guess, for parents to try to think about educating them, red flags to watch for?
Red flags to watch for would definitely be grades dropping, a change in their child's demeanor. Say, for instance, they go from this really energetic, outgoing type person to very withdrawn and introverted. You know, if they're dating somebody and that somebody wants to be with their child all the time and doesn't want the child being without them, or every time their, child is with the family or whatever, that person always wants to be there in one way or another. Mm-hmm. If they're being texted all the time by that person, I mean, if it's just relentless and they don't stop texting or whatever.
And we were talking earlier as well, this is a form of bullying. We hear a lot of bullying in schools right now and how to educate and alert parents and friends about this, but this is another form of bullying, and it's horrible.
Yes, teen dating violence is bullying on an intimate level.
Mm-hmm. Now, when we had this hit close to home last Friday at Independence High School, and I don't know what it is about just what's going on in the world today that we just feel like there are so many tragedies that we've been seeing, and we just are trying our best to help support everybody. But what would you give for advice to the friends and just families of people that are around this?
Well, we need to educate ourselves, and we certainly need to educate our children. Adults need to understand what to look out for. Definitely be that trusted adult for their child or the teenager in their life. Mm-hmm. Understand, be calm when this, if this situation arises, or when they're talking to you about something that can seem a little bit uncomfortable and whatnot. Definitely want to do that. For the young people, let's get them educated. Let's help them understand what the expectations of a relationship are, what they should expect and what's expected of them, their rights and responsibilities.
Well, and you talk about that on the website, kaitysway.org, which is a wonderful website.
Yes.
The healthy relationship piece, explain what that is.
Well, peace, that's how we look at what healthy relationships are. It's all about patience, empathy, acceptance, caring, and equality. And, with all that, you have respect, you have honesty, you have love. Mm-hmm. And it's not real difficult at all. It's, any relationship, it does take time, it takes patience, it takes work. But it's not, it's a lot less stressful. There's, very positive drama in relationships like that. You really enjoy each other, have fun together. And that's the thing people need to understand is in a relationship, you should be having fun with that person, enjoying that person, looking forward to seeing that person.
Right, and like you said, there would be ups and downs. There could be minor arguments, but nothing, such as the violence that we've been seeing.
Exactly.
And for kids to understand maybe the warning signs as well, even for their friends. They may think they're tattling on them or something, but even if you have that close enough relationship with friends and maybe their parents to help them be aware of what's going on and helping them understanding they deserve that respect.
Well, and they need that support system as well. We all need a support system. We all need people in our corner cheering for us, lifting us up and encouraging and empowering us. And that's the thing I want people to understand. If anybody is putting you down or being mean, saying mean things to you or anything like that, that's not somebody that cares about you. That's somebody that's trying to make you less than them or whatever. But you need people in your life that are going to support you and lift you up.
Mm-hmm. No, that's wonderful. And you have the Kaitys Law now out. Can you just talk about that a little bit?
Yes, it was enacted September 30th, 2009, where those in dating relationships now have protection under the law, so long as the relationship is romantic or sexual in nature. Well, not all dating relationships are sexual in nature, nor should they be, but dating is romantic. And under that law, the offender can be arrested with or without warrant. An order of protection can now be obtained, and under an order of protection, firearms can be confiscated. There's a 3 strikes version to this law where if somebody's charged and convicted under Kaitys Law, it should be a felony, which means there's prison time involved and domestic violence counseling.
Well, it's wonderful that you started that just to try to help educate people and to keep, I guess, relationships the way they should be.
Exactly.
Like you were saying. And so with February being the Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month, what else are you doing as the media campaign this month?
Yes, we have this really cool social media campaign where we're, basically encouraging people to peace out against teen dating violence. With sunflowers, post their own pictures, piecing out, tagging Kaitys Way, or actually it's KW Peace is what we're saying, is hashtag KW Peace, and then Katie also tagging Kaitys Way Peace.
And wonderful. Well, we see some of the graphics there, but I know on the website I saw some adorable pictures of Katie that she has the peace sign, and that was kind of her thing that she would always show. So that's another thing to help awareness and show people that they can get some education here.
And that's what she was all about. We came up with that acronym just thinking about Katie, because she was a very patient person, empathetic, accepting. She cared about all things, and then she was a very equal type person. She treated everyone as an equal.
Well, thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate all the information. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be right back.